Hey guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. We are in a different space today. We're not in my bathroom like we usually are. I have the house to myself and I thought, let's do an empties video. I have tons of stuff and this is the perfect time. So let's get right on into it. First, we're going to do candles like we always do. And the first one that I have here is Key Lime Pie from Bath and Body Works. So as you guys have known, if you've watched my channel for a long time, I always talk about scent memory. And this candle, scent memory to me, is when I had my last child, Madden, in 2019. I think it was February of 2019. And I was burning this candle and berry waffle cone. So those two kind of remind me of coming home from the hospital and just that time of my life. It was wonderful, just very happy, great memories, and the scent just ties into it. It's got a lime scent, but to me it's more of like a cereal type of a scent. I guess you could say Fruity Pebbles or like Fruit Loops, but you have more of that a lime scent in with it. So let's see. We have zesty key lime, graham cracker crust, and a dollop of meringue. Yeah, there is this type of like meringue sour cream kind of note in there. And I'm not meaning like sour cream. I mean like a sour cream type of note that goes with it. I love these type of scents. I love that cream base, like cheesecake, sour cream, yogurty type of scent. I really love those. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. The scent though on this candle is wonderful as well. I would give it about a good 8 out of a 10. It goes very strong. This one burned very well too. You can see the wicks are moving. And I'm having kind of an issue with that lately where the wicks are moving off to the sides a lot. I don't know if it's because I've been burning my candles in like candle holders from Bath and Body Works when I used to just kind of leave them sit on the counter like this. But I've been trying to use my candle holders a little bit more. So that could be a reason. But yeah, so burned down completely. I think I did have to cotton ball this once or twice. I've been having to do that with a lot of candles lately, but I really do love this scent. This is one that I would pick up again if it came back out. The next one I have here is Confetti Daydream. I love this scent, but I will say, okay, so I bought this one. I smelled it and I was like, oh, there's something in my eye. And I was like, oh, I really like this. I'm going to grab a backup. But this is like such a strong candle. And it's one of those where it's almost like a one and done for me. So I do have an extra one. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I could sell it or I could return it. But okay, so let's just get to the scent of it. I think the packaging is very pretty. I love the gold lid. If you guys are familiar with the brand Calgon, like Calgon Take Me Away, they had a scent called Tahitian Orchid, and I used to love that back in like, what was it, like 2011 to like 2013. I loved Tahitian Orchid. I would pick it up at like CVS, Walmart, places like that, and I absolutely loved it. This to me smells spot on of it. Let's see. Fresh raspberry, sparkling pear, pink lily petals. So it's a floral scent, but it's a very perfumed floral scent. I don't really get raspberry from it. I just get a very perfume floral. It could almost be like in the way Love Spell is. Like Love Spell almost has a berry note in it, but it is also floral. And the funny thing about it is that Tahitian Orchid was purple. So the liquid was purple as well. But that's what this reminds me of. You can see a little bit of sooting on the sides here. It doesn't look like the wicks moved too. Well, let me take that back. Well, this one looks like it moved kind of far. I'm really starting to think it's because that I'm using candle holders. But I didn't have to cotton ball this one, but I was ready for it to be done. Like this was one where I was like, when is this candle going to finish? I'm so tired of smelling this, but it is really strong. It is a very, very strong scent. I would give this about an 8.5 out of a 10. I like it, but I would not pick it up again. And I don't even know if I want the one I have. Okay, so this is one that people love. But I have never burned this candle until this candle. This was my first time ever burning this scent. And it is Champagne Toast. Look at the soot from this bad boy. These wicks were mushroom top. They were high, hot. You can tell, like, this is pure soot. Crazy. But burned really, really well all the way down to the bottom. The thing is this didn't have, like, a really strong scent throw. And I don't know if it's because maybe it's an older candle. This one is from 2017, the beginning of 2017. And you can also see where it was so hot that it was like messing the plastic sticker off of it. Like, it is melted and it is everywhere. So that was a little too much. It got really hot for this to happen. I do like champagne toast, but I wasn't ever interested in it. And I'll tell you why I kind of became interested in champagne toast. My best friend and we've been in school together, and she was using champagne toast, like the spray hand sanitizer, and it just smelled so good on her. And you know how a lot of scents, like, they smell good on certain people, but like you don't think it smells that good on you. That's what I was getting from it. I was like, girl, I am loving that champagne toast you're spraying every day. So she ended up using champagne toast, and then she ended up using the rosewater and ivy hand sanitizer. I don't know if this girl just has some great body chemistry, but those two scents smelled magnificent on her. So much so that it made me want to burn champagne toast. I bought a room spray in champagne toast, and then I went and bought rosewater and ivy in the hand sanitizer because it just smelled so delicious on her. It made her smell beautiful. Like, I loved it. But scent throw on this was not that good, actually. I would say it was about a 6.5 out of a 10. I do think I have maybe one more champagne toast in my collection somewhere. Yeah, it's not something I feel like I have to have a bunch of. And I know some people love it, like it's their favorite scent. Next, we have Cactus Blossom. I've always loved Cactus Blossom. Love it, love it, love it. I think it is beautiful. I think it is very feminine. I think it's classy. Just one of those great scents. When it first came out as Baja Cactus Blossom and the blue wax, I fell in love with it. And it brings me back to scent memories as well. Like, it really reminds me of spring. It's a really good springtime scent for me. But, just so girly and pretty and feminine. And the scent throw is so good on this one. Let's see. You can tell that one burned way longer than the other ones. But this is Cactus Flower Petals, Sun-Kissed Coconut, Vanilla, and Fresh Sparkling Lemon. I don't know. All those scents together are wonderful to me, but I just get more of the flower petal note. Maybe like a drop of coconut and a drop of lemon mixed together. I don't really get any vanilla at all. Yeah, it's like a very bright, pretty floral, but also has this smooth aspect to it. Divine. Scent throw on this one, a good 8 out of a 10, and I will pick this back up. I have about like maybe 2 backups, and this would be one that I would say that if you're just looking and you got, say it's the buy 2 get 2, and you got 3 candles and you just cannot for the life of you pick another candle out. I'm going to give you some good ones to get. I would pick Cactus Blossom, just plain old vanilla bean, or Bergamot Waters, which I wish they would bring back Bergamot Mint, and we'll get to that in a minute. But those are some of my recommendations if you just needed an extra candle to add to your list. I think those are very pretty. You know, they're ones that I feel like company wouldn't be offended with you burning if they came over. Okay, so next we have Positively Sweet Dark Chocolate Truffle. So same thing that goes with Confetti Daydream. I had ordered one of these each from a Bath & Body Works online order, got them, loved both of them, so I placed another order and got backups of both. So the same thing goes with this one as this one. This was a one and done for me, so I have an extra one of these, and I just feel as though it's not one that I care to really ever burn again. So, I could gift those to people, return them, whatever. But I think what ruined this for me is my husband switched. I had both of these burning. Like, I always pick 2 candles, and I'm like, okay, I want to burn this one today. Or say I burn this one all day, and I'm like, done. I blow it out, and I like this one. Or the next day, I like this one. You know what I mean? I always have 2 to pick from. And the lids are both gold. So he accidentally exchanged the lids. And because Confetti Daydream is so super strong, I swear, you guys, the scent from that Confetti Daydream lid soaked into this chocolate candle, and it messed it up for me. It messed it up. This was also one where I was just like, please, when is this candle going to be done? I'm so over it. I can't deal with it anymore. I mean, the chocolate aspect is good. It wasn't super strong at all. Rich chocolate, gooey butterscotch, and candy cherry. And when it doesn't have that lid on it, I do get the cherry, which is what made me purchase another one. And maybe one day I will burn the other one. It might just be because he put the lid on it and ruined it for me. But it wasn't super, super strong. It did burn pretty well, but it just wasn't super strong. I'd probably give it about a 6 out of a 10. But I wouldn't repurchase it either. Oh. Okay, so the last candle we have, which means I got through 6 candles, is a Happy Easter cotton candy marshmallow. And yes, you can see that there's still some wax in it, and I'm going to tell you why. Look at how far that wick is over there. Like, I can't burn it in good conscience anymore. And you can see I've only lit these 2, trying to get it to go down some more, but it's just not working. It's not pulling at all. So I'm going to have to wrap this one up. I hate doing that, but I have to. This candle is from 2016, the first month of 2016 this candle was poured. I loved this scent when it came out. I bought so many of it. Like, so many. If I really had to put a number on how many of these candles I bought, it was literally over 10 or 12. And this was my last one. I don't think I have any more of it. And that's what kind of makes me sad. It's because I held on and held on. I love this cotton candy scent, and I really wish they would come back out with it. It's just scrumptious. It's so good. But the thing is it's almost unscented. Like, you can get a whiff of it if you're in the circumference of maybe 2 feet around it. But other than that, you really can't smell it. So that's what sucks. And I do remember back in the day when these came out, a lot of people saying that it was basically just unscented. So that just really sucks. But the scent itself is really good if you can smell it. Oh, I love it. It says, Happy Easter. Celebrate spring with a sweet blend of sparkling cotton candy, raspberries, and fresh sugared cream. So it is really good. I thought the picture was cute. And this was a tri-colored wax. It had yellow, blue, and green. And then when it all mixed together, it just becomes green because yellow and blue makes green. But if they would come out with that scent again, I would definitely pick it back up. I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's get into some wallflowers. Okay, so first we have Juniper Breeze. I love Juniper Breeze. I always put it either in my living room or my bathroom. It is so super strong. So strong. This thing you will smell to the very last drop. A lot of times this scent comes out for the summertime SAS. So the one that's coming in June. And if it is out this year, I would pick up more, and I would recommend it to you guys to pick it up. I love it, and I can smell it all the way till it ends. Another one that I can smell to the very last drop is Blueberry Pie. I had this one in my living room, and it was great to the last drop till it was completely burned up and done and dry. Love it, and if they came back out with that, I would get it again. And another one that I can smell till the last drop, love so much, wish they would come back out with it, wish I had stocked up when they did come out with it, is Bergamot Mint. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. It is a beautiful scent. Spring, spring, spring. I don't even know. It's bergamot waters, but with mint. It is so good. It's unreal. And it makes your house smell so clean and just beautiful. Like you're walking into a classy home. I love it. The next one I have is Rainbow Confetti. I actually don't smell this, and I think it's plugged up right now in my living room, and I can't smell a drop of it. And then I have a Lemon Mint Leaf, which is in my bedroom, and I do smell it. It's not super strong, but I do smell it. So those are my wallflowers. Okay, let's get into some miscellaneous Bath and Body Works. So I have a room spray in Vanilla Bean. Love Vanilla Bean. My kids love this scent. They spray it in their rooms all the time. This is just one of their absolute favorites, and I always purchase it because they like it so much. And I enjoy it too. It's just very marshmallowy. It's like vanilla marshmallow cream. It's amazing. I love it. Super strong too. Okay. Oh, actually I have another room spray. Wow. This one is the Perfect Christmas. This is really good too. This is like, what is it? I think it's vanilla, cinnamon, and pine. You know, the three scents that just make up a perfect Christmas. But it is. It's wonderful. It's a very homey, comforting scent. Really, but it's spicy, but it's sweet at the same time. It's so good. And if they come back out with this next year, I would grab that too. Okay, let's do some hand soaps. The first one I have here is Crisp Morning Air. I love the packaging. I think that's super cute. It's an okay scent. It's not my absolute favorite. It's kind of more on the manly side. I think that my husband really liked it. I think my kids liked it. Not saying that I would never pick it up again, but it's just not one that I would immediately run to. The next one I have is Aloe Agave. And this one was really good. It's just such a different scent. And it's really hard to describe. I mean, it does have a little bit of a perfume note, but it's like, it's got a really thick water, aquatic scent to it, but it's almost in, like they captured what agave smells like, and it's so hard to describe. But it's very aquatic, watery, with like almost like a cactus kind of feel to it. But it's really, really good. And I would pick that up again if they ever came back out with that. But this one's really old. I think this one is from about 2016 as well. Okay, and I got through some body care, y'all. Got through some. We're going to start with shower gels. So the first one I have here is Endless Weekend. You know, once you put it in the bag, it just starts. So that's like a whole nother use right there, but whatever. So this is Endless Weekend. I've had this forever and a day. Forever and a day. I literally think I've had this since like 2014 or 2015. 2014. I think this is when Endless Weekend first came out, like the first packaging for Endless Weekend. But I do like it. I don't know. There's just something about it. But this took me a long time to use. Like, I started using this like maybe 3 years ago. Would put it up because I couldn't get through with it. Would bring it back out. Try to use it the next spring, summer. Wouldn't get through it. Put it back up. And you can see, I mean, it still has a good use out of it. But we're about done with it. I'm going to make my kids use it tonight. And it's going to be done, done, done. I don't think I would repurchase it, though. The next one we have here is a Twisted Peppermint 2-in-1 Bubble Bath Body Wash. I love this scent. I like to use this if my kids are sick or if I'm sick. Wash them with it or put it in their bathtub. Make them have some bubbles and just really minty. It opens you up. We all know this opens everyone's sinuses. But I love it and I would always repurchase it. Okay, now I have 2 lotions. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. This is Red Velvet Cheer. And it's gone, y'all. Like, it's gone. I can't even get any off the sides. It's just completely gone. I ordered this off Mercari. It was a pretty penny. But I'm so happy that I got to experience it because I had only been able to experience the body mist. And I already went through 3 of those. And I think I have 2 left. So I absolutely love some Red Velvet Cheer. I don't know why they have not came back out with this scent yet. This was a one-hit wonder, but it was only out for literally like I think less than a week. It got sold out and they never brought it back. Don't know what happened with that. That's so crazy to me, but love it. If that came back out, I would hoard it. That would be one that I would hoard. Speaking of something else, this is Coco Shea Coconut Richly Nourishing Whipped Body Butter. This was so good. This took me a few years to get through, but once I brought it out this year, like I used it. This makes you look like a shiny goddess. Like, it is so moisturizing. And it smells like, if anyone remembers the scent Copper Coconut, that's exactly spot on to what this smells like. The Coco Shea Coconut. And I don't know if this line is still out, but if it is and I come across it, I would definitely pick up another one of these body butters. I mean, so moisturizing. And the scent lasts on you forever. Like, I could take a shower, let's just say 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then like 3 o'clock the next day, I'm still smelling it, still. Okay, so I'm going to run through the rest of these real quick. I can keep seeing that my son is constantly calling my phone, so we're going to run through these. I have a Mrs. Meyer's Room Freshener in apple cider. Loved it. Makes your whole house smell like an apple cider. Amazing. I went through a Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. I use this every day to like tone my face and get the makeup off. Love it. Think it's great. Takes all the dirt off your face. I went through a Native deodorant in cherry and vanilla macaron. I love Native. I think their deodorants are amazing. The scents they come out with are so good. I just got one in vanilla tie-dye cupcake. So if you're looking for an aluminum-free deodorant, I would recommend this one. I also went through a children's detangling spray. This is just generic. I just get it because my son has long hair and my daughter. And it just gets your little tangles out. I went through a Redken Color Extend Blondish. I actually gave this to my daughter just so that she could use it up because I no longer have blonde hair. I don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't spend the money on it. I would just get a regular purple shampoo from like CVS. And then I went through a Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. This was so good. If this was not $85, I would repurchase it. But I loved it. I think I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I would totally get it again if it was not $85. And last but certainly not least, this is what my husband and my son went through as cologne. So they went through a whole entire Tommy Hilfiger spray, a Bath and Body Works, a Bath and Body Works fresh water, a Tommy Bahama, and a Mont Blanc. I don't know if this was Legend, Explorer, I don't know. A Mont Blanc. But they absolutely love cologne. And they were so cute putting this in my bag. So I had to, add it in just so that they had their spotlight of using all their cologne up. They use cologne every day. I'm really happy that they're getting into it. So I think it's super cute. But okay, guys, that was my Empties video for this past month or two. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.